Hello everyone, happy belated New Year, and I hope you're doing well. So, I've been doing digital art for a couple of years now, and this year, in order to practice my stylization, I decided to try doing a series where I redraw characters from childhood cartoons that me and my friends, and perhaps many of you, grew up watching. This particular series of sketches stemmed from a conversation I had with a friend of mine. The question being, if you could do a Riverdale-style, gritty/narrative-driven remake of an animated show from your childhood, what show would you pick? The first show to come to mind for me was Ed, Edd and Eddy, weirdly enough. So, while I was at work one day, I started doing some practice drawing heads, and that gradually became drawing the Eds. And that eventually spiraled into me drawing the Kankers, both here in this video and on my stream. Now, when I was drawing them initially, with Ed, I had to start off with this little rectangular shape for his head, because Ed has a lot of very straight, boxy shapes in his shape language, as does Eddy. But in Ed's case, you're trying to make him look more sturdy, but also maintain the fact that at his core, Ed is a good kid. You know, that's it. Ed's a good kid, he's reliable, he's there when people need him to be. And in Eddy's case, I wanted to give him that kind of Saul Goodman, slick back hair, beady-eyed con man look. He looks like the kind of person who's never quite telling you the truth, and I feel like that's just who Eddy is as a character. He's a habitual liar, he's a would-be con man, he's not very good at what he does, but he's convinced that he could be really good at it, and that's what makes Eddy kind of a problematic character. And then in Double D's case, I'm just trying to make him look kind of soft and kind and reasonable, because that really is his place in the group. Ed is also the place that he occupies in the whole of Ed, Edd and Eddy, as being the most reasonable person out of the various attitudes and personalities in the cul-de-sac, next to maybe Naz. And once the Eds were done, admittedly, I tried to keep some of their skin tones a little bit true to the original cartoon, just out of curiosity to see what it would look like. Double D's looked a little bit weird in the beginning, partially because I was using a multiply layer for him, but I changed it to overlay and got a little bit closer to what I was looking for. As far as the Kankers and follow-up, I wanted to try and do my best to capture their personalities as they are perceived or projected in the show. So with Lee, I decided to go with this kind of tough girl, semi-pinup look, because she always strikes me as the character to be like, wear a leather vest and a bandana to school and keep her sleeves rolled up. That's the kind of personality I get from Lee, from if we're talking about the almost Riverdale-esque style of storytelling. When I was drawing this on stream, when I had initially drawn Marie, one of my friends had commented while watching and said, she looks like she bites, which is it's kind of what I was going for. Marie, according to notes from the Ed, Edd and Eddy wiki, Marie is arguably the smartest of the three of the Kanker sisters, because she actually thinks a bit before she does anything. So I wanted to give her that kind of intimidating and calculating look. I wanted her to look like not so much the goth girl, but the punk girl with the spiked bracelets that absolutely threatens to bite people when they piss her off. And because of where the Kankers are from, being a trailer park trio of sisters, she's definitely the kind of person that would use that bad reputation to her advantage to get people to back the fuck off. So I wanted to capture that in this particular drawing. And then May, I would argue, is absolutely the youngest of the three, because the Kanker sisters are, maternal half-sisters. May is definitely the youngest and is noted as being the kindest of the three. She's still prone to violence, just like the rest of her sisters, but she's definitely more of the quiet, approachable one out of the three. She doesn't radiate threatening. So, I gave her this cute little cowlick. I gave her big eyes. I wanted her to appear softer than her sisters, who are clearly made of rough edge. And ultimately, I think I like how they came out. I want to do more of these. Right now, I'm in the process on my stream of doing a Code Lyoko series, and I'm planning a couple more afterwards. I'm starting with little portrait sketches, and then working my way up to doing some full body, maybe some mock-up character sheets for these little redesigns, just because I think it's a fun exercise to play around with and explore. So, if you guys like what you saw here today, feel free to, stop by my stream. The links will be in the description, along with all of the other socials that I typically use. Right now, I'm on a streaming schedule where I stream 5 days a week. Usually Eastern Standard Time. I start anywhere between 6 p.m. to 7 p.m. and typically stream 2.5 to 3 hours. Sometimes it's an art stream, sometimes it's a video game stream. We'll be streaming Spiritfarer in the coming week. So yeah, feel free to stop by or, give me a follow on Instagram, TikTok, or Twitch. And, you guys just have a great day, and thanks for spending some time with us today. Get out there and make something today.